Look, can you put
Yeah,
that
I
up?
thought about doing that, but I didn't really have enough time because we had to stop working.
So that's
Basically,
actually
it was game over, and we needed to come up with something.
that goes on there. Wow, sweet. Cool. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, Pledio plastic carbon wing versus a carbon fiber wing of the same structure.
PLA plastic, yes.
PLA, yeah.
Irene plastic. I thought that was cracking.
And then we'll just cut out the piece.
Mm-hmm. So it should be pretty good now. We have some weight on there. So we got 30 grams. Take that away. Or 29 grams. 28 grams. 29 grams. Yeah. Now put that on there. Measuring 2 grams there. Hold on. It's about 3 grams. 4 grams. Wow, it's pretty heavy. But there's a steel ball bearing in there, and there's some metal here. You got a lot of carbon fiber and a little bit of balsa wood. And
Wow, 4 grams.
yeah.
It's about 1 gram-ish.
So yeah, that obviously weighs. Huh?
It went up 1 gram. So they're both about 1 gram.
Mm-hmm. Well, you can tell right away that this is a lot lighter.
Yeah. Hold up, which one's lighter?
This one.
The carbon fiber one?
Yep.
Yeah, obviously. Borna!
So anyway, the sandpaper right here. So you can take this, and I want to show you how to make one of these using carbon fiber. So why don't I just make one right now? So I'm going to go ahead and trace this out. Okay, like this. And I'm going to put maybe a dot here, a dot here, a dot here. And that way I can kind of, run the line. A line from here to here. Okay, so now we have a line to put these little screws on, because these screws are going to be holding the carbon fiber. They're going to... That should do it. Probably 4 screws for that one, because it doesn't have any complicated bends like this one does.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
So there's one. It doesn't really matter how far they're in there. As long as they're all kind of the same distance in there. So they all kind of need to be about the same height, otherwise the wing might have some weird bend to it. Can tie around one of these screw heads. So I'm just going to start with this one. But you don't want to get it too tight because this will break because of the knot.
Right.
So it is, I made a little loop and I tied it around that screw head. So then now what I want to do is basically kind of come around here and go up here. Go back around there. Kind of, go figure 8 on these for now. Okay, so now that I've got a little bit started on there, just put a little tiny bit of this. And it'll just suck right into that.
Yes.
Hold that.
Yeah.
Right.
This
may not be the most glamorous thing here, but
well, it just shows the basics of how to do it from experience. Because most of these guys have no idea.
See the fumes coming off of that?
If that gets in your eye,
It hurts.
it'll burn.
Yeah, it hurts your
Right.
eye. So you just unscrew these screws.
Yeah, Dr. Drew.
That works. Manufacturing fixture.
Yeah.
So these are part of the fixture, not part of the wing. Everywhere there's kind of a little opening, I'm going to take and crush it with the pliers with a little bit of glue in there. So essentially I'm solidifying this thing. So down here I'm going to squeeze that in. See, now it's starting to take the shape of more of like a rod rather than a bunch of stringy junk. And I just need to kind of sand this a little bit more. It looks like they've got a metal pin there, but we can add something to this that'll give it that functionality. Well, there's a problem here, and this needs to be sanded flat. Otherwise, it's not going to really.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
It's going to be kind of all over the place.
It's like warp.
I mean, this is.
What does that do?
This is really fine sandpaper.
What does this do, though?
Actually, we need to kind of let this dry a little bit because it's not. The glue isn't dry. But what we want to do is we want to get this nice and smooth, so it's not all rough looking like this.
Carbon fiber?
57 ohms.
Hold on.
56 ohms.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, I guess the early light bulbs used that stuff.
That stuff, you should get some of the accelerator.
Accelerator?
The spray stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that.
And this was
No,
done
like,
in
what's
ABS. That guy did that, carbon fiber at least.
Yeah, that's true too.
Kind of gives you an idea of what materials
Right.
are involved in.
The process. And don't get your
My fingers are already glued to it.
don't get your eyes stuck in the fumes.
And this is styrene plastic, by the way. I can tell because this glue is kind of melting it. If you look at this, you can see where it's kind of. It may not be melting it, I guess. Actually, it's not styrene. Really kind of difficult to do too, and it's not really all that. But you know, it's better than that. And this is actually pretty darn strong. I mean, feel how rigid that is. It's probably even better than this.
I feel like the trick is to get it all on the one side of the screw.
Yeah.
When you cross over, there's too much gap.
Yeah, it's kind of
Really good wings. Different wings of.
that's all right. It's not just connected there. This is all a single woven piece. So it may crack, make a little bit of a noise, but it won't break. And we have the makings of a carbon fiber version